What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Jamie, and today, y'all, I'm back with another video. Now, look, I know y'all see the title of this video. I have a serious problem with the dev team in NBA 2K25. Now, a lot of y'all noticed a couple of months ago, I made a video like this similar on NBA 2K24, and some of y'all saw how like my thoughts and how I felt about the dev team, but I still remain have a very big issue with the dev team. Now, if you guys go on Twitter, right, and you type in some of these devs, their social media, whatever their, you know, y'all get my their social media, their platform, wherever they be on, right, and they'll say things about like when they do certain updates. Now, if I'm correct, NBA 2K25 has been out for currently, let me see, how long has this game been? I'm about to go look right now, right? I don't know if I get my fan in the background, but yeah, I've had like a really bad stomach ache. I ain't gonna lie. But look, I got my fan and I don't want to try to like mess up my body temperature. Anyways, like I said, NBA 2K25 has been out currently. Let me see here. It has been out for about a month, right? Game's been out for about a month. I know it like time is flying. Game's been out for about a month. And it feels like the game's been out for 2 to 3 years. Like that's how tiring the game is, things like that. But y'all might be like, but J Mid, that's not explaining why you have a problem, a serious problem with the dev team. Well, once again, this dev team, it's like they're not connected with not only the game, but the community. There was a tweet by I think a guy named by I think it's like his Twitter name's like Hoops, like C Hoops. I think somebody know what I'm talking about. And like he made a tweet because people were saying how interior defense still remains broken, which they're talking about. Like if you have a post player, there's certain things to where like post players can do. It don't matter what your interior defense is. Like it's just the animations in the game are game breaking and things like that. And they're telling the dev this, and the dev is like, "Oh, you're doing it wrong." And it's like they're telling them like, "Nah, bro, like you gotta play for you to understand." And what I don't understand from 2K standpoint is the fact that like they have yet to. I haven't seen not one dev. And don't say, "Oh, Ronnie 2K is not a dev, bro. He's not a dev, right? He is not a dev. Yes, he streamed the game, but he's not a dev. I'm talking about the people who are devs for the game. I find it very interesting, right? We never see these people not only play this game, but even live stream it. Not even here's the thing. Nobody's saying they gotta live stream and win every game. People just want them to stream it just so they can get the perspective of what other people or why people are telling you, this is a problem. You see what I'm saying? And it's like the devs just brush it off like, oh, you guys are, doing it wrong. Or now, like I said before, yeah, you got some players like I was streaming yesterday and I was talking to y'all in my chat. And I showed y'all a couple of builds during those games, whether we won or lost, right? That you saw players with 81 interior and like a 70 some strength or 85 strength on 7 footers. Yeah, those builds, that's on them. Like I said, you got people, they make terrible builds out here, right? But for people that have 97 interior, high block, what I'm saying, high 90 plus strength, there's no reason to why, the interior defense is not triggered because they're playing a post player, right? Who's just gonna spam broken animations in the game. And like I said before, and y'all don't know how I feel about this. People keep asking me like, well, J Mid, you know, because like I said, people be hitting me up my DMs, right? With J Mid, like, I ain't never seen no dev play this game. There is a reason to why they don't play the game, y'all. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I've kind of already figured it out. There is a reason. I don't care who. I hope a dev do see this video. And if you know how I feel about things, I really think 2K needs to clean house on their dev team, but that would never happen. But that's just my opinion, right? And like I said before, I know people got jobs and like, oh, bro, people, that's how they make their money. You harsh for that. Bro, do you not see the direction that the game is going in? Do y'all not see the direction that the game is going into? It's terrible, okay? Horrible, right? So let's call that what it is. But there is a reason, ladies and gentlemen, to why they don't play the game, to why you don't see a dev stream the game. They already know it is terrible. Of course, they're not going to go out there and say, "Yeah, I mean, we know the product is horrible, but we're just devs. We're not playing the game." They're not. They'll be dumb to do that, right? But Think about it. Next gen consoles, you mean to tell me not one dev plays the game for, confirmation, or at least stream the game to interact with the community? You don't get none of that. Instead, you got to go on Twitter, and people are getting blocked by devs because they're cursing these devs out, because they're like, bro, you don't understand because you don't play the game. And they're not telling no lies. And the dev just goes out of way to block this person or block that person and tries to move on. But it's like, this is why the game is not improving, right? Because it's one thing if it was one person complaining, right? But when you have multiple people telling you, nah, bro, you have to play the game for you to understand why people are complaining or why they have disagreements, you should look into that. But instead, what the dev team does, they'll come out here, you're not a little update required. Oh, we tweaked a few things. We looked at interior defense, but yeah, it's the same thing. See what I'm saying? Now, like I said, me personally, I told you I don't play Proving Grounds no more. There's no point to play Proving Grounds, bro. It's just no point to play it, right? But that's where mainly the issues are. You have people said they're having issues in the wreck. They can't stop. What is it called? The little back down move. Y'all know what I'm talking about too. Like, you got somebody in the post and you just trying to do a back down move on them, and like you just overpowered it, right? Now don't get me wrong, like I said, there are people out here with builds that are weak and they have no strength, but like people that have, like, the interior and the strength, that shouldn't be happening. You see what I'm saying? Um, and like I said before, I made a video like this similar in 2K24. It got talked about, right? But it's like this remains a problem. So I want y'all to understand something. Notice how like I said, I didn't play 2K21. The last 2K I really enjoyed. We're talking about just overall, and I don't care if I was younger or not. I enjoyed 2K19. I played 2K20, but I played it on my day ones, but like I really didn't like enjoy it. Like I enjoyed playing my day ones, right? But the last time I really enjoyed a 2K product was 2K19, right? 2K19, was a game that you could have fun. Even you could go and play Park. Nobody's playing, bro. You cannot play Park on NBA 2K20. I've already said this numerous times. You cannot play Park on NBA 2K25 by yourself. You gotta have people that know what they're doing, or people that like IRL. You cannot walk in the park and just go hoop. It's gonna be terrible. You see what I'm saying? And then people are talking about pro play is bad. I've been telling y'all about pro play. That's nothing new. And I'm not even getting frustrated, but like it's like people are now acknowledging this stuff like, oh, the shooting's inconsistent. Pro play is very bad. I've been said this stuff weeks ago. When the game first came out, I said, bro, pro play is a bad idea. You have no control. I said the shooting. One game you can hit shots, the next game you can't shoot. Did I not say this stuff? I said all of this stuff, but I was told in the comment section, oh, bro, you complaining. Just like how the court size, how people can't space the floor properly, right? Yesterday in my stream, while I was talking to y'all, I was on my center. I told you, I was like, listen, y'all, I'm not going to be in the paint, right? I'm not going to be in the paint, right? And what happened? Y'all know my center likes to be at the top of the key, right? Because if I'm at the top of the key in the middle, I have a better chance of getting a second opportunity than for me being in the corner to where now I got to run from a corner to try to grab a board. See what I'm saying? It's better suit for my center to be in the middle, because if he's in the middle, he gets a chance of getting the second opportunity. But we had small forwards, shooting guards, power forwards, right? Just standing next to my center to where you got the hash and corners wide open. Why are y'all, you see what I'm saying? But that is the experience of the game. And the devs, they don't understand this stuff because they don't play the game. And like I said, they don't play it for a reason. Like I said, not stand on what I say. I don't care about no community invite because, like I said, it doesn't take you nowhere, bro. And that's what some of y'all are afraid of doing. Y'all are afraid of speaking how you truly feel because you're worried about getting invited to an event that takes you nowhere, bro. You want to know? You want to know what that basically is? It's just like if 2K give you a logo right now, it's not gonna take you nowhere. I hate to break the news to y'all, and I've been saying this for years. A logo don't mean nothing no more because it really don't, right? But my whole point is the reason why I brought that stuff up because people kept saying, "Oh, well, they made the court size bigger so that the devs they listened and they fixed the issue." Bro, no, they did not. And I said, and I even made a video before the game came out. I said, bro, just because the court side is bigger, that don't make no difference. Why you might ask I say that? Because of the player base, bro. The devs don't know how bad the player base is, right? And like I said, this in general is overall a terrible product, bro. I'm even seeing people saying that, oh, when GTA, people talk about some 2K26 is going to be good because GTA 6 is going to start forcing games to be good. Bro, even if, let's say GTA 6 is an all time historical game that, it's got everybody on that game, right? What point do y'all not understand that there's no other basketball game available or out, right? So, yes, if GTA 6, if let's say it's really good, what is we gonna do? They gonna, bro, pro play. I've been telling y'all, I've been saying I don't like pro play. At first, it was a little cool idea. Like, let's think about it. 2K24 was they first introduced pro play, right? We all was getting excited. Was like, oh, this something new that we didn't know about. They might be cooking with this. Oh, it's called a drop step. That's what it was. Cause y'all see my center doing it in the video, right? But you have people saying like, oh, this is gonna be good because something new, bro. We saw the pro play experiment and it has failed miserably. I don't know why RNG is in the game, and that's another thing too. The devs will sit there and say, oh, the shooting, is you just gotta time the shot, and it's like, bro, you don't understand because you don't play the product. It's like the devs know it's bad, but they're like just playing, just keep away. Like, oh, we know it's bad, but we gonna, we don't really care much because we the only basketball game out. And that's bad, bro. That is bad. If 2K were to, you wanna know what's also bad? If 2K were to give some of y'all a logo right now, you would shut up and not say nothing. That is terrible, bro. Like, y'all don't realize the reality. I keep trying to tell y'all, right? Gaming does not hit the same no more. I'm about to start doing IRL stuff. Like I said, I don't know. I was supposed to be doing but I was gonna go because I'll be streaming on Streamlabs on my phone. I was gonna do some streaming today on my phone, but like, I fell asleep. I was watching a movie. I was watching Smile, and I'm about to watch Smile 2, right? I was watching a movie, and like all of a sudden, I just fell asleep. Like, I don't know. Like, I was just tired. I don't know, because I did that stream last night, and like my body just wanted rest, but like I was just over it. So I ended up falling asleep. But like I told you, I'm about to start. People saying I should do food reviews, all types of stuff. Like, because they said my overall, like, and I know I got a good personality, right? I'm just very competitive. People know the fact that I could do more than just game. But here's the thing. My issue is really not with, like, it's the overall aspect of it. Like, there's nothing improving. We're taking steps backward 2K wise, right? I've already told y'all why y'all think I didn't buy Madden 25. Madden 25 is too slow, right? They're trying to make the game realistic, but in reality, it's not realistic because, like I said, now in today's sports in general, you got super athletes, you got players that are just freakily, they're just genetics are crazy. You see what I'm saying? They're just built different. But on Madden, you're still moving like you're running a five something, like a five something. You're not even running a four, like a 4 point something. And Madden, it feels like you're running a 5 points. That's why I didn't even buy Madden, bro. I told you I was like, I'll buy NCAA because that's the game I really wanted, right? Which I did, and I still play that game from time to time, right? But the overall, and here's nothing people would understand. People gonna be like, oh, bro, the community, they're gonna keep buying, 2K. So you gotta also blame the community. Yeah, y'all can blame the community for, them, buying the game. But guess what? What other basketball game is the so-called community going to play? That's what y'all got to look at. And that's not an excuse for 2K to be as bad as this is. Have y'all not seen the viewer count? Have y'all not seen this viewer count? 3,000 views. Huh? That's gonna be the thumbnail of this video. The viewer count right now on Twitch as I speak at 11:50 p.m. tonight, right? The viewer count for NBA 2K25, ladies and gentlemen, is 3,200 viewers for next gen and current gen, right? Which they need. Why are they still making current gens? I mean, we already talked about that, right? But we know why. It's because of money. They know, oh, we the only basketball game available, So if we got an opportunity for people, they still playing current gen, that's more money. That's how you can look at it, bro. But the issue that the devs got to understand and know where they failed at, You tried to make this game about money instead about basketball. You inputted a battle pass. You input all of these. I don't know how some of y'all can keep playing my team, bro. Like I don't know how y'all can keep doing that. My team is literally like I don't see how some of y'all can keep playing it, right? This game is no longer about basketball anymore. It's about, how do we get the customer to go in there, whether it's a parent, whether it's your wallet, to go in the wallet and get you to purchase, buy, buy. You see what I'm saying? And you're not getting the value out of your purchase, right? Because like I said, some of y'all are on high overall, 99 overall builds, and y'all be understanding that you got players out there, they don't know what they're doing, right? But I mean, if we're gonna keep it real here, bro, like if you got a 99 overall build and you know what you're doing, there's no reason to why you should be, inconsistent. Especially like for example, like this past season, I think my players all shot 51% from the 3 point line. There's no reason somebody's gonna sit there and tell me out of I think season when we played like what over 70 plus red games, right? That out of 70 plus red games, a person shooting 50 something percent from the 3 point line on two builds doesn't know how to shoot on the game. That's just ludicrous. That's crazy, right? Nobody's gonna sit there and tell me that. But the devs will sit there and tell you, oh no, you're probably doing something wrong, my guy. I mean, whether it's a male or female, do you not understand that if I shot 50 plus percent, right, in the first season, you're not gonna sit there and tell me I'm doing something wrong. See what I'm saying? Just like I said before, last night when I was streaming, right? How many? I don't even know how many games I lost. Like I really because like I said, I was just talking to y'all, right? But it's the fact that the devs they don't understand the fact that if you play the game, let's say I'm somebody to where I'm new to 2K, right? And I've never played the game, but I watch basketball a lot. So I know the game of basketball, but I've never really played 2K. So I'm like, okay, like, I'm hearing a lot about this game. People are saying it's just, frustrating. I want to see what it's like. So they, get the game, yada, 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 right? And they go to the rec because, they want to test out. And let's say they've already played like a good 10, 15 my career games. So they find about the rec and proving ground. So they're like, okay, a lot of people be talking about the rec. They go into the rec, right? Now, if you are a 2K, if I want you to hear me loud and clear, please. I'm going to make this very simple. They go to the rec. Their first game, I mean, they're, leading the game in stops. They got about 5 steals, 4 assists. They're shooting efficient. Let's say they're shooting 5 of 8 from the field, right? And let's say this is like a small forward, right? No turnovers. They got an A- team grade, but they were put on an abysmal team to where they really have about a 0% chance of winning. That's how bad it was. I mean, last night you saw when I was playing on Cody's, but they put Cody on the team with a non-PG and a non-center. Both of them had a F or D teammate grade, right? So let's say you put that on the team, and the players are okay. Like, okay, well I had an A-, so I played really well. Well, that player that had an A- and that did their job and held their men under like 10 points. That player is gonna get punished for his teammates. I want a dev to understand this when I say this very loud and clear. Do you not realize that I can go make a 60 overall right now, go to the rec, and I can just flat out sell, make sure my team loses the game, right? Yeah, but well, that's not, you can't do that because you will grade out. Guess what? If you play the game, like for example, if you know how to finesse it, all you got to do is, just get stops. And then there's ways you can finesse it. But that's what I'm saying. The devs, y'all don't understand that what people are capable of doing. You see what I'm saying? But y'all so worried about stopping Zens, right? So you're gonna ruin the whole experience because people are out here cheating. When they're gonna cheat regardless. We've already covered that numerous times, right? I can go on a 60 overall player right now, take him to the rec, and they can't back out because remember, this for some reason there's still a glitch in the little rec lobby to where you can't even back out, right? To where you're stuck playing in a game that you can't get out of, right? Whether you win or lose, you're stuck playing. Actually, I think if you win, it lets you back out. But if you lose, you can't back out. So I could go into 60 overall, sell the game on purpose, and after the game, instead of the teammates leaving, the game will start back up because they can't back out. So it's like I'm making them suffer, right? And even it don't matter if they have 50 points. We lost, they're getting blamed for it. You see what I'm saying? But the dev team doesn't truly get it. And people don't speak no more because they're like, bro, it's a waste of time talking. 2K don't listen to nobody, right? They don't even hear nobody out. That is why I keep saying I have a serious problem with them. See, like I said before, you got people out here, and I feel bad for some of y'all, right? And again, I'm just calling it what it is. You got people out here to where they looking at it like they could be next up on 2K. I got news for you. Is it possible? Yeah, but more than likely it's not right now, bro. Because like I said before, when you got all of these issues, right? Because we can truly understand that this game is not a finished product. We already know that, right? Terrible product, right? No, if we got all of these issues and all of these complaints, and there's no communication from Mike Wang or even the dev team, more than likely, right? Who wants to sit here and watch somebody play this game? You know what people want to watch? They want to watch you be miserable. They want to watch people be losing, be down 40 points, cursing people out. That's what people want to watch. They want to watch people have a terrible experience because that's to them what's entertaining. And that's why you don't get a stream out of me every single day because I don't do this for entertainment. See what I'm saying? And that's what the devs got to understand. Bro, nobody, why do y'all think I keep saying 2K25? I said 2K24. 2K23, those all are dangerous games. Why did I say that? Because the aspect of the game is so bad. The issues of the game are so bad. And they get ignored. They try to come out with some little small patch or small update. And what did I tell you? Every time when 2K touches the game and they update the game, they ruin something else. They touch something else that they shouldn't have touched. Right? Like the previous patch. You should have left shooting alone. Now I'm still shooting 50% from the 3-point line, right? When I did play 2K, right? But you should have left shooting alone. You should have left it alone to where you should have just looked at defense. Leave the shooting alone. Because free throws are now even, you can't even shoot a free throw in this game nowadays, bro. I was shooting like what? Close to 80% from the free throw line in season 1. Now I'm shooting like what? 70%? I dropped 10% from the free throw line because it was touched in the previous patch. But the dev team, they wouldn't know these overall effects on what this is because they're not going to play it and they don't play it, nor do they stream it. And here's the thing, the same people that, they go in the little devs, your little tweets and replies, and they'll be like, well, how about you play Proving Grounds 1v1, or how about you go play Random Rec, and then you stream it and then talk to us. They ignore those comments because they already know how bad it is. That is why I have a serious problem with the dev team. It's like they don't care. The game is no longer about, this customer should be having fun of enjoying the game of basketball. It's more of, how do you get the customer to spend money? That's all it is. Why y'all think some of y'all claim y'all builds be good one season, then the next season it's not the same, right? Like some of y'all do go on YouTube and just copy builds, but 2K, they go in and they touch things about the game, it might affect your build. Now, guess what? In your mind, now you got to go make another build, right? Because in your mind, right, they touch something with the game, which they probably did. We know how 2K does things. So where now you got to go back to the builder, and some of y'all are going to spend more money, right? And it's rinse and repeat the next season. They're going to be another patch. It mess up with your build. You can make another build. It's rinse and repeat. It's not about you having fun playing basketball. It's about how can they get you to spend your money. And for the dev team to, like I said, the fact you're not seeing the careness or just the lack of communication with the community. That's terrible, bro. And some of y'all wonder why, Jamin, I'll be uploading 24/7 and nobody don't want to watch me. Look at the game. Like, I'm speaking some real stuff to y'all, right? Think about it. You got people out here, they stream every day, right? Some people right now, they stream all day, every day playing 2K25. All they want is an audience, right? And again, if you're doing that, I respect you for, doing what you want to do, right? But they're out here like, okay, like I've been streaming for, like a week now, and I'm only still pulling like 2-3 people, right? Which in my opinion, I guess you should always be thankful for those 2 or 3 people watching you. But it gets to the point to where they're like, okay, in their mind, I know how some of y'all mindset is, right? Like, bro, like it's been a week and I'm not pulling nobody like new because nobody enjoys watching this game, bro. Like I said, people enjoy watching people be frustrated. That's what they enjoy watching. You want to know why they enjoy watching that? Because to them, oh, well, at least I know I'm not the only one going through this BS. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is, right? That's what it is. Other than that, you don't really see nobody. I always challenge people this, right? I challenge a dev right now, and they're not gonna do it. Go on NBA 2K25, play on an undercover account, right? Because you can't don't play on the account where you have a 2K logo that shows why you're in the game, because then they're gonna get people, they're gonna play, they're gonna really try to play because you have a logo, right? So you need to go on an undercover account to where it doesn't have no logo, just like you're a regular player like everybody else is, right? Just like a random, just go like you're a random and play a couple of games of proving grounds, play a couple of games of random rec, right? Play a couple of games of park, and you tell us the overall experience. And don't play with other people. Don't go try to play with a Double H. Don't go try to pick up a Joe Knows and his team. No, you play like how everybody else used to play. You go in there, you don't know nobody. You playing with randoms, right? And you deal with the overall experience of the game. I can guarantee you will have a different opinion when it's all said and done. But you're not going to do it. You're just going to try to move on to the next season or move on to the next game and act like, oh, well, the game was fine. Well, it's not, bro, because there's currently only 3,000 people viewer account wise when it comes to 2K25. And yes, I can understand that Black Ops 6 is out and people are playing that game and they're having fun in that game, which I was playing that game as well. Which by the time y'all see this video, I'm probably on Black Ops 6 right now by the time you're seeing this video, right? But it's the fact that, COD, I mean, not COD, but Black Ops 6, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, I get a mix of COD, Black Ops 6. Y'all get my point. You can play Black Ops 6. You can still somewhat enjoy it. You are not in, bro, you play one game of Proving Grounds and you do your part, right? But you're on a bad team. You get blamed for it. You don't want to play no more. It's the same thing in Random Rec. It's the same thing. That's what I'm saying. I challenge a dev to do these things. Like when people say pro play is a problem, the devs may look at it like, no, it's not a problem. Y'all just got the wrong animations. Oh, speaking of animation, we're gonna cover that in the next video, by the way. So I got a lot to say about the so-called animations they claim they added to this game. That's the next video I'm gonna talk about, right? But like I'm just tired of seeing, it's like we're watching 2K trap themselves, and instead of them trying to get help, they push it away. Instead of them taking the criticism, they just try to ignore it because there's no other company or game that's going to challenge them basketball wise. You see what I'm saying? And it's bad. It's real bad. And it's also real bad because you got some of these 2K Nets makers, they're scared to speak up and say how they really feel because they know you will lose that so-called partnership or, communication or whatever you want to call it with 2K. And y'all don't give you an example. Look at Agent Zero, who's currently right now on Twitch doing a subathon with Senna, which shout out to them, right? They're doing their thing. He's doing an IRL stream with Senna, and it got, let me see, Agent got like, let me go to this Twitch real quick. Agent WG, y'all know what I'm talking about. Agent WG used to make videos similar to like how Bachelor used to, do a lot of information when it come to talk about 2K and whatnot, right? But Agent's last live stream 3 days ago on Twitch, 2.4, I'd say 2.4 million views. You want to know why his streams are now pulling 2 million views while doing IRL stuff? Because people realize, yo, Agent's having fun like doing what he's doing. You see what I'm saying? He's actually smiling. You don't see Agent playing 2K because it's no longer the excitement. It's no longer about basketball. See what I'm saying? But y'all stay tuned for the next video because like I said before, we're going to talk about the so-called 9,000 animations that they claim they added into the game because I have a lot to say about that. And it's really sad, bro. It really is. Other than that, y'all talk to me in the comment section. Do y'all have a problem with the dev team? Because like I said, I do. And it's really bad, bro. Like there's nothing improving at all. It's getting worse and worse. They're not seeing anything better with 2K. Like I can't find one person that can tell me something they like about 2K. I can't find one person. I cannot find one person. I can't do it. Right? But like I said, this is why y'all see me stream GTA 5, right? Or Black Ops 6 because I actually most of the part I enjoy playing those games because I'm having fun, right? But when it comes to 2K, if y'all see me stream 2K recently or upcoming, it's because I'm talking to my chat, right? I'm talking to y'all. I'm seeing how y'all doing. I'm catching back up with y'all. I don't really care about 2K no more, bro. I really don't. If I play it, I play it. I don't. At this point, there's nothing going to improve with the game, and that's why I also keep. Like I said, we need more voices so that they can know. You see what I'm saying? Like I shouldn't. It shouldn't me being a couple other people saying these things about the game. If you have an opinion about the game and you feel like it needs to be heard, what is stopping you from saying that opinion? Because, like I said, we need this. This cannot continue. Things are getting worse and worse and worse. It's bad. It's real bad. And it's rinse and repeat, bro. It's rinse and repeat, right? Rinse and repeat. I feel bad for some of y'all actually going out there wasting y'all money too, right? Now, something I'm about to waste my money on is I'm about to buy me a what's that thing called? If you got a PS5, you know what I'm talking about. Like you can buy more space for your console. I'm about to buy me one of those. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna cost me a couple of hundreds, but it's worth it, right? Because I'm a content creator, so I need more space in my console, right? But I technically can make the money right back, so it's not like I'm just wasting my money because I'm basically what is the word I'm looking for? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So, but like I said, that's what I'm about to buy upcoming. But if you see me play this, you don't act like people asked me last night, bro. Why you not going to game chat? What are we going to game chat for? So we can say the same stuff, and people gonna say I'm complaining. What are we going to game chat for? What's to go to game chat for? It's gonna be the same thing, bro. Why are you complaining? Like, there's no point. Like I said, this all adds up to why I have a problem, a major problem with the NBA 2K25 or NBA 2K in general, their dev team. The lack of just knowing what's going on is not there, bro, and that's a problem. Like I said, y'all had to like, subscribe, and road to 5K subs. I'm out, man. Like I just had to. I'm tired of seeing this game, just move backwards. Like there's nothing getting better. I'm tired of it. I'm out, man.